Good morning, everyone. I'm Abhinash, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, going to teach on the subject named nanotechnology. So, in this concept, we are going to discuss what is a nanoscience and what is nanotechnology. And by the end of this course, you can directly know the concept of nanoscience, the implication of nanotechnology and its materials, and the properties of nanoparticles which are established towards it. So coming to the concept of nanotechnology, what is the first of all we need to go through what is a nanomaterial. See, coming to the nanomaterial is nothing but it is study of objects or the materials with respect to the nanometer size, which contributing towards 1 to 100 nanometers, under which the nanoscience is considered to be S. Here in the nanoscience, we are just only going to deal the size which is less than the micro. So which is very less size compared to the micro level. So what is the numerical value of nano? The nano numerical value is 10 power minus 9. Kindly remember this thing. The value of nano is 10 power minus 9. So in nanomaterials, we are going to deal with the scaling of 10 power minus 9 meters. So coming to the nanomaterials. So these nanomaterials are constituted of 1 to 100 nanometers, which is very much lighter and which is not visible to our naked eye. So these are formed by incorporation of different structuring elements of different particles. So let us consider small height, the height slides, next small grain particles of salt or sand. These are all comes under the nature of nanomaterials. So these are further divided into the nanocrystals, nanopowders, nanotubes, nanowires, etc. So coming to the C60 atoms gives the major example for the nanomaterials and its applications. So now let us go through what is a nanotechnology. In nanotechnology, we are going to deal with respect to its design, its characterization, its production and its application, which are going to describe the different mechanical properties or electrical, electronics or thermal properties which are directly establishing towards it. So coming to this nanotechnology, here the nanoscience is nothing but it is an engineering application. So coming to the technology, it deals with the application which is going to directly demonstrate towards the nanoscience. So here the nanotechnology is nothing but we are directly using the nanoscience and applying in this present era. What are the different electrical optimal properties, and what are the different synthesis of nanotechnology? How can the nature or the characteristics changes whether different electrical and electronic implications directly impended on this nanoscience? These are all the conditions we are going to discuss in this particular chapter. So next coming to these are some of the nanomaterials which are directly considered for the nanotechnology. So this is the structure of the nanomaterial. So this is the helical structure. So which is a spherical in shape. These each and every material which is directly composed of the helical structures. So these are the different structures. You can also consider the pentagonal structure. You can also consider the heptagonal structure, helical structure. So these are the different structures which are directly considered. So in the nanomaterials, you are directly which is composing of the different atoms and electrons which are directly mixed up one to the other. So these are the different particles which are directly considered for the nanotechnology. Now coming to this complexity which is directly considered. So the size, shape and the distribution and its composition structural materials are directly considered for the nanomaterials. So under these nanomaterials, it may be directly considered with respect to its concentration, or it may be directly considered with respect to its shape, or it may be directly considered with respect to its size. So different porosity and each and every consideration will be directly considered with respect to nanomaterials and which can be directly agglomerated with respect to different types. So how can we directly consider with respect to different types based on its shapes, based on its dimensions? So you can directly observe here the concentration. The first one is concentration, and the concentration, these are multiple number of electrons and atoms which are directly maybe combined or separated by this particular nanoparticles. Coming to the shape, it may be some cubical shape, or it may be some spherical shape, or it may be some other shapes, or some ellipsoidal shape. There are different types of shapes which are directly considered. And coming to the size it may be minimum or maximum. Few nanoparticles are 1 nanometer, few are 2 nanometers, few are 5 nanometers, or few are 10 nanometers. It depends upon the different sizes and different elements. So coming to the size distribution, and the size distribution, each and every size will be not equal in nature. It depends upon the molecules of the different structures. And coming to the composition is nothing but different elements have different compositions, each and every particle. So coming to the iron, it may have one composition. For the food items, it may have another composition. For liquid, it may have some other compositions. In such a way, it may have. Coming to the porosity is nothing but the porosity is the different with respect to that. It has some what we call pores types of structures in that one. And coming to agglomeration is nothing but it is a combination of few or more nanoparticles. In nanoparticles, the agglomeration directly considers with respect to the combination of different elements, combination of different materials which we are directly considered to be. In such a way, you can also directly consider the different materials which are directly established by the nanomaterials. So this is the consideration, and this is the concept which we are dealing with respect to nanotechnology, which is the basic nature. Here we are considering the basic nature of the nanomaterials, nanoscience and technology. So students, if you have any queries, you can also directly approach me. Hope everyone understood. Thank you.